halfway alive since I had you and one till I see you again. I don't mind spending a little time away. Want your hands and I'll pick some away. Down with this internet. I run and I run, call you up, you're on the other side. Say my name, kiss my name, but leave no mark. It's like we're right here, then I realize how can I have you when we're worlds apart? Say my name, we're not here, can only go so far. The quiet has a way with words. I think even my thoughts are letting up. Can't keep them from racing, driving me crazy. I'm picturing you getting hurt, and I don't mind spending a little time away. Want your hands and I'll fix so thought I will. Enough of this internet. Run and I run, call you up, you're on the dreamed about nothing else other than you. I always thought I'd be waiting in vain, but suddenly there you were. Never thought it'd be easy to feel you in my arms, but now we're here and I'm all in, and I wonder about you, 'cause I can stay till the morning, or stay till the dawn, but just hold me now. I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind, 'cause right now we're not together and I lose my way then. Oh, I feel so much better whenever you're around. there's a break in the wall. I've never gone that far, rolling in the dark, climbing the basin. There were bands of buffaloes in a murmuration. I fell into the fold. Another rugged mile upon to the road, in conversation with an unseen friend. Another rugged mile upon to the north. I was different than I was before. Slept in the shadow of a pond of roots of pine, with the reasons for my crime burning up my mind. Flowers like candles on the way for me to run. I have to be the sun who I become. Another rugged mile pointed to the north, in conversation.